Alright. Okay. So, this is gonna be a little bit different. We're doing one with limericks. A limerick live stream, if you will. I've been tasked to write just one limerick. Just one. Not anything else. I don't have to write anything else. I don't have to write anything else. Just one limerick, and I'm not quite sure how to. I mean, I know now how to and what it is, but I don't know what to focus on, so I don't know what to write about that won't be too cringe, but will also, I don't know, work. I want it to be amusing, but I'm not sure what to focus on. They say write what you know. Well, what I know is like comics and nerd shit. So I don't really know. But let me see. I'm gonna read these. I might have to do an accent for some of them to work, because they don't work in my native accent. Actually, they might work in my native accent in Appalachian English, but not in general American, which is what I'm speaking now, so we'll have to see. Most of these are American, I think. Let me see, is this... Okay, mid-Victorian. So that would be British. So the original one is... I'll just read it in general American. I'm not going to do a British accent. There was a young man of Nantucket who went down a well in a bucket. The last words he spoke before the rope broke were, "Arsehole, you bugger, and suck it," which is funny. So that's the original Nantucket one. Nantucket is the... There once was a man from Nantucket is the most popular and famous limerick style. So let's see. There once was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket. Oh, this one I have to read. So, there once was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket, but his daughter named Nan ran away with a man, and as for the bucket, Nantucket. There you go. So you have to put an accent on it. I realize I didn't do the full accent embracing it, but, you know. That was... What? Is that American? Yeah, that's an American one, so, I mean, it would be a... I don't know, something. And then... Sequels. But he followed the pair to Pawtucket, the man and the girl with the bucket, and he said to the man he was welcome to Nan, but as for the bucket, Pawtucket. Get it? Because Pawtucket. Followed later by... Then the pair followed Paw to Manhasset. Let me see. Manhasset, where he still held the cash as an asset, but Nan and the man stole the money and ran, and as for the bucket, Manhasset. Manhasset. Get it. And I'm only not going to read this one because I don't want to get demonetized, but there it is. So yeah. Okay, so those are the examples there. So I have to write one. And then this article, Uncle Goose, structure of a limerick. 5-line poems. First, second, and fifth lines rhyme. Third and fourth lines rhyme. First line usually introduces a person or place. Middle of the poem sets up a silly story. Maybe. The end usually has a punchline or surprise twist. So, this is a bad example here, but they came up with it anyway. Alright, so the first thing is to choose something that's not cringe. And something that rhymes, too. Preferably the subject. Doesn't have to be the subject, because the man is the subject for the ones that we read. Oh. Favorite toy. Well, I also have to think about something that I can rhyme with. So maybe I should think of a book? I'm thinking, and I can hear it. That's how it goes. I don't know the actual name for that, but that's how it goes. What was that? Whoa, is my window broken or something? Sorry, that was just a very weird sound. Maybe a bird perched on my air conditioner or something. Anyway. Okay, so I know how it goes, but I don't know how to get it there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, like... brainstorm rhyming words, yeah, I got that. Keep it silly. Keep it clever, more like. Excuse me, that's what it should be. Use simple language. Easy to understand. That's fair. Time to rhyme. Well, I can rhyme just fine. I can rhyme with time. that's like the most cliche one. I'm not bad at rhyming things. I don't need to use what is it? Rhyme time or rhyme zone? Rhyme zone. I don't have to use rhyme zone most of the time. I've used it like twice in my life, so I think we're fine. That being said, I need to come up with something here. Okay. I think I've got it. So, like, there's a lot of people who don't have that much money, right? So, like, what if I wrote something about someone who had money, but foolishly lost it? And not the typical sort of way, like gambling, but, like, lost the wallet with the money in it. That would be interesting. I think I've got it. I think that's it. Okay. So, man with a wallet. And then I have to think of the rhyme now. Okay. The things are forming in my head, and I'm saying them in my head, but out loud it wouldn't work so well, so that's why I'm not saying them. Once was a man with a wallet. What rhymes with wallet? Call it. Fall it. I could make a... not even a slant rhyme, because the rhyme in this case, or the strong syllable would be... the word is mallet, which obviously in general American does not rhyme with wallet. They're very different sounds. But I could pull that off using a British accent. Wallet, mullet, I assume. I don't know how to say mallet in British English. But it would look right, because mallet, I believe, is spelled that way. Is that correct? I haven't spelled mallet maybe ever. So, Okay, fine. Let's go down the list. All it, not a thing. Ball it. Hold on. I'm actually gonna write these down. All it, ball it, call it. Doll it isn't one, so all it is not one. Ball it I don't think makes sense, but yell it, yelled it, that doesn't make sense. Fall it, I don't think that works, but gall it, that's not a thing that makes sense. Haul it, that's a good one. Haul it. Y'all it. Joel it. Joel I don't think is a word. Joel? Is Joel a word? Can that be pronounced Joel? If it is? It is a word. Okay. I thought it was. But how do you say it? Joel? Huh. Oh, no, that's Albania. Okay. No. It must be a pretty rare word. Maybe. Yeah. That would make sense. No, that's a different thing. So Wiktionary doesn't have it for me. Does this? I don't know what you mean by that. Is that jawl? I think it's jawl. Jawl. Jawled. Jawling. Jaws. So jawl it wouldn't make any sense. And then jawl, I don't think that's a word. Nah, it doesn't look like a word. Isn't the internet wonderful? Alright. So, let's not H-I-J-K, call it? That's the same, yeah. Lol, that's how I pronounce lol. There's lull, which is different. Lull someone to sleep, that wouldn't work. Maul it. Null it? I don't think so. Maul it or maul it, but that wouldn't make sense. Paul it? No. Wrong. Soul. No. Soul. No. Tall it doesn't make sense. Tall it. Jaw it. Tall it. Vol. No. There's volley. There's a valley, but I don't think there's vol. Wall. Wall it. That's cheap. Cheap trick. Y'all it? No. Unless it leads on to the next line, which doesn't work for limericks. That would work in other forms of poetry, though. You could put a line break there, but it wouldn't work here. Where were we? Zol. Zol isn't a word. It should be, though. That's a cool word. Alright, so we went through the whole alphabet. What do we have? We have ball it, call it, fall it, haul it, maul it. That's it. Literally. So call it. I think haul it is the best one that we have here. I sort of backed myself into a corner, but I got one good one. So I think I'm good, actually. I think that just happened to work out for me. Alright. It was so big, he could barely haul it. Yes. What was it? I do have to use twas, which was haul it. Gamble and bramble rhyme. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. So I got my topic. I'm brainstorming rhyming words. I'm keeping it silly. Use simple language. Okay. No, I need to make sure. So, let me see. A, B, B, A. Cool. Okay. The Limerick packs laughs anatomical into space that is quite economical. But the good ones I've seen so seldom are clean, and the clean ones so seldom are comical. Yeah, that's fair. 5 lines. So it has to... That's funny. The Limerick is furtive and mean. You must keep her close in quarantine, or she sneaks up to the slums and promptly becomes disorderly, drunk, and obscene. So that one doesn't follow the same amount of syllables that I'm doing, but it still works. So that means that the number of syllables doesn't matter as much, because that's in Limerick, Ireland. So I'm doing good here. Okay. He went to go gamble, and we get that good alliteration there. And went, no. And passed through a bramble. Let me make sure that I'm using that correctly. Dictionary. Oh, it's a cocktail? Really? That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, I am. Cool. Any thorny shrub. That's what I was thinking of. Alright. Went through and passed through... Went to go gamble and passed through a bramble. Oh no, it has to rhyme. Oh no, it has to rhyme. The last one has to rhyme. I can do this. I have 4 out of 5 lines. I can get that last one. Yes! 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 Didn't see but didn't see that it folded. Yes! It's supposed to be goofy. And that is simple language. It's too simple. In fact, it's incorrect. It should have been fell. But that makes it funny. Yes, I know. So, let's go over this again, just to make sure. Oh, it's been 20 minutes. Wow. There once was a man with a wallet. 'Twas so big he could barely haul. 'Twas so big he could barely haul it. He went to go gamble and passed through a bramble, but didn't see that. But did not. Wait. There once was a man with a wallet, but didn't see that it folded. Wait. But he didn't. But he did not see that it folded. That's what I need. Okay. I was trying to... I shortened it too much. There we go. I thought it didn't sound right. There once was a man with a wallet. So it's 9. But he did not see that it folded. Cool. That's awesome. So, run that back. I'm glad I did. I ran it back, because otherwise I wouldn't have got that. There once was a man with a wallet. 'Twas so big he could barely haul it. He went to go gamble and passed through a bramble, but he did not see that it folded. Okay. Hold on. I don't like the but, because that... It's too soft, especially with the B. But he did... It almost like... It almost leads you... Let me see. There... 'Twas... He... And... But. You know, it doesn't work. Yet he did not see that it... It's not the same sort of thing. Okay. So... There... 'Twas... He... And... Could be yet. But he did not see that it folded. There once was a man with a wallet. 'Twas so big he could bear. 'Twas so big he could barely haul it. 'Twas so big he could barely haul. No, 'twas so big he could barely haul it. Barely. That's odd. Hardly would work better. 'Twas so big he could hardly haul. 'Twas so big he could hardly haul it. That would, because barely sort of leads you through. But hardly means the same thing, essentially. You also get that nice alliteration there. And hardly, you get, it slides through, instead of slurring, it slides through, and you hear that second syllable there because of that D. So that's going to be the best. 'Twas so big he could hardly haul it. He went to go gamble, but passed through a bramble, and did not see that it folded. I just need to switch them. And it works just fine. Right? Let's read it. There once was a man with a wallet. 'Twas so big he could hardly haul it. He went to go gamble, but passed through a bramble, and he did not see that it folded. Yeah, it works. Or is it folded? Folded is what I would use to say that it's like... Folded makes it sillier because it's very clearly wrong, but followed could be correct depending on the time, basically. What time of English you're using. So let me see if followed is a word. Non-standard, simple past and past participle. So it had, fell, it did fall, it fell. Simple past and past participle. So that could work. But it's non-standard. Let me see what that technically means, because I know what it actually means. Not conforming to the language as accepted by the majority of its speakers, frequently considered incorrect. Yes, okay. So we could do folded, but folded, I'm writing it for my dad, and he would think that's funnier, because that's something that's pre-established for us. So he would recognize that, and I think appreciate that more. But you could use... I just found a comic bag and board. That's a bit weird. Two of them. Is there another one here? I just found 2 of them. I didn't know I had those. That's good. because there's some comics I need to put away. Anyway, so I could do followed, but folded is funnier. So if he confronts me about that, I'm going to be like, fine, I'll use followed. But, alright, well, 25 minutes, and we've got it. I'll read it one final time for you guys. Let me, fit. There once was a man with a wallet. 'Twas so big he could hardly haul it. He went to go gamble, but passed through a bramble, and he did not see that it folded. There you go. Perfect. My dad told me I could write a limerick, and sure enough I can. I feel better now. Alright, I'm gonna go eat and have fun. So, you should have fun too. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to nobody for helping me out. I didn't think anybody would join at 1 a.m., 12:30 p.m. to help me out with a limerick. But I got it. I really did not think I could, but I got it. And we worked with wallet. Just because my wallet was sitting there, and I'm like, hey, I'm broke. You know? They say write what you know. I know I know what it's like to not have money, or to clumsily lose money. So, there you go. Fortunately, it doesn't happen to me very much, but I'm not that man. So yeah. Alright, I will see you next time. Stream this week, and tomorrow, or I guess technically today, the 14th, you get a brand new video at 11:30 a.m. So be checking for that.